You can see we just got dumped on with big, really wet, big flakes of snow. So I mean, it is what it is. So there's a snowstorm, and I have a dozen assorted colored egg-layered chicks that are about 11 or 12 days old. So I brought them in from the outside. I had already kind of prepared a tote with pine bedding at the bottom of it, pine chips, pet bedding, whatever. And I already had it inside so that it would be room temperature or the temperature of the house, just in case something like this happened. So I brought them in, I put them in there, and I'm going to show you a trick that can provide them a heat source while the power's out temporarily. If you find this helpful, I would encourage you to leave a like. It helps the video to be visible. And then also, if you'd like to see more of the little shenanigans I do, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching. So I'm going to take my boiling water, I'm going to pour it in this glass bowl. At 212 degrees. Put this lid on it. And I'm going to take an old baby blanket here. Wrap it up. Then I'm going to set it in there with the chicks. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here so that the chickens have a heat source if they want it. And if they stay over, I kind of put it in the middle so that they have room to get away from it if they want to, and they have room to get closer to it if they want to as well. I'm just going to watch them and see. The main thing is I've got to make sure that that stays warm, because if that cools off, it will have the opposite effect and it will cool the inside of this down, and I don't want to do that. I want to make sure that this stays piping warm. I'll replace it, and I want to make sure that they have access to that heat and they can choose where to be around it. So hopefully these guys will be okay, because I don't want to lose any. Well, the power's back on, and it's been about 3 hours or so. My water's still warm, and the baby birds are just fine. And now that the power is back on, I have let their brooder warm up back to where it should be. So I'm going to put them in a pet taxi and walk them out back to their home. But this did good. This is 4 hours later, and it's still warm. I still feel the heat. We're still outside, so yeah, that water is still nice and warm. So it helped, and hopefully that helps you if you get in the situation.